Hey book nerds, welcome to my channel. So September is upon us. It is an exciting month for me. It's my birthday month. The 1st of September is my birthday, so happy birthday to me. And also it is the month where I am moving to York officially to start my PhD. Not till the end of the month, but it's still happening. So I'm also taking part in at least 2 readathons this month, maybe 3. So I'm taking part in Monsterathon and I'm taking part in Scooby-Dooathon, so I'll link the Twitters and the videos down below for those, but I'm going to do separate videos where I do TBRs for those. So I need my Snakes and Ladders board to be kind to me this month because there's a lot going on. I also have a lot of academic reading to do before the start of my course. So yeah, I really need kind prompts that are going to fit in with these readathons. So I'm going to just do a quick recap of August. I completed all of the prompts again, so I have yet to fail at any of my Snakes and Ladders prompts. And I read A Blade So Black for a physical book, Kill River 2 for the alphabet prompt I got letter K, The Third Mrs. Durst for a thriller, Once Upon a Rainbow for 400 plus page book, and I'm a Gay Wizard for the queer prompt. So yeah, fingers crossed the board is kind for me. Let's see what it's got in store. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, book with you in the title. Landed on you in the title, which I don't think is going to help me with any of my readathon prompts. However, I have a list of 10 authors that I want to read in 2019. And one of the books on that does have you in the title, so I have picked Keep You Close by Lucie Whitehouse. This is a thriller and it's about Rowan, who used to be friends with Marianne, and Marianne is now a famous artist. Marianne plummets to her death and it's ruled an accident by the newspapers. However, Rowan knows that Marianne had paralysing vertigo and so never would have gone up on the roof if there weren't shady circumstances involved. So Rowan travels to where Marianne lives and starts investigating her life because they haven't been friends for years, to try and find out what happened to her. It is September, I need to start getting on with my end of year goals, and this one should help me. Another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Contemporary. So the next prompt is contemporary, which again isn't going to help me with Monsterathon really. However, I got this book recently and I have been looking forward to reading it, and that is Beautiful Broken Things by Sara Barnard. Barnard? I don't know how you pronounce that. It's like the easiest name and I can't pronounce it. This is a contemporary about 3 teenage girls, and 2 of them were best friends until this new girl starts at school, and the new girl's kind of troublemaker and she sort of divides their friendship, and contemporary teenager things happen. This sounds perfect for me. I love stories about female friendships and kind of like the darker side of when they go wrong and stuff, and I've heard great things about this author, so hopefully I'll enjoy this. A 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we're on a ladder. And I'm up to an author I love. Finally we have a prompt I can use to my advantage, and that is author I love. I have gone for Stephen King and I'm going to read Cujo. I got this years ago now. I want to say Christmas 2016, maybe 2015. And this is, as far as I'm aware, a book about a dog who goes rabid and starts attacking people, and that's really all I know about it. I really want to read this because this is the book he wrote when he was under the influence of a lot of painkillers and he was like addicted to them. So he has no memory of writing this book, which I think is really interesting. So yeah, looking forward to this, and this will definitely fit into Monsterathon. So finally something is working for me. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice easy one. We have thriller. The next prompt is thriller, which again isn't ideal. However, I do have an arc that I need to read. It comes out on the 17th of September, and that is What Happened That Night by Deanna Cameron. This is a young adult thriller, and it's about a girl whose sister has just been arrested for murdering like the golden boy of the school, and I think it's told from the sister's perspective, like the younger sister, the one who hasn't been arrested, and she's the only one who really knows what happened that night and why her sister killed that boy, and it kind of unfolds like that. It should be really good. It is a Wattpad book, so I'm a little sceptical, but it sounds really interesting. Hopefully I'll really enjoy it. One, we have, retelling. That might be tough. So the next prompt is retelling, which I don't think is going to help me with Monsterathon, but it might help me with Scooby-Dooathon. And I have chosen to read Reflection, A Twisted Tale. This is by, doesn't say on the cover, but I think they're all by this one is by Elizabeth Lim, I think is the author's name. So I don't know if you know the Disney Twisted Tales. These are essentially fan fiction versions of Disney stories that are published as official Disney books, which is amazing. We sold these at work, but I got a bunch of them for my friend because she's massively into Disney and she doesn't really read a lot and she wanted to read more, so I thought that these would help her. And she's read pretty much all the ones that I got her, including this one, and according to her they're all fantastically insane and literally like bad fan fiction, so very excited to finally get around to them. Again, I've been meaning to read this for about a year. Reflection, it says on the cover, what if Mulan had to travel to the underworld, which gives you an idea of the concepts involved in these Disney books. It should be a really quick read. They're quite hefty, but they're easy reads, and I think it's like big font. I don't have the physical one because I gave it to her, but she'll let me borrow it. I'm visiting her a few times this month. So yeah, hopefully this will be a wild ride. That's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As if I've landed on the queer space again. So I've basically done the entire board in a month. So I wasn't expecting to land on the queer space again. I wasn't sure what to do about this because last month when I landed on the queer space, I bought myself a brand new queer book because it's the last space in the square and it's like a rarity. But it's happened again, and it's happened in a month where it's going to be my birthday, so I'm getting a bunch of new books anyway. I'm moving house, so I don't really need an excuse to buy more books. And also I've got a bunch of readathons going on, and I've read all my queer books that fulfill my end of year goals. So I'm a little bit lost, and then help came to me in the form of my old book club. So I used to be part of a book club in York with my friends, and we take it in turns to pick a book, and it was very informal and we just meet up for coffee and talk about the books. And I visited them a couple of months ago and I'm going to visit them again this month. So the book that was chosen for this is The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. I had this on audiobook, so I'm going to listen to it that way. I believe this is queer. It's tagged as queer on Goodreads, but I don't know how it's queer, but I'm going to count it. That way I'm not buying myself a new book. I will do in future if I land on the queer space. Maybe not if I land on it every month because I'm going to go bankrupt, but because it's so close to the last one, I'm not going to buy myself a new book. So yeah, anyway, Long Way to a Small Angry Planet is a science fiction about a crew, like a kind of wacky crew of people and robots and various characters who are doing something with time tunnels. And that's the best description you're going to get out of me because I don't read sci-fi. I could hate this. My partner read it, a couple of members of the book club have already read it. My partner thinks I might like it, but they're not too sure. And I'm not too sure, but I'm going to read it. Hopefully I'll enjoy it. So yeah, that is all of the Snakes and Ladders prompts for September. The board did not work with me this month. No, it didn't do what I wanted it to do. But we can deal with this. My next videos will probably be my Monsterathon TBR, my Scooby-Dooathon TBR, and then I'll be back to non-TBR content again. I will say as well, next month is Halloween. It is October. I adore October. I'm going to do a special spooky Snakes and Ladders video where I'm going to replace all the prompts that aren't spooky ones anyway with spooky things, and I'm going to pick books that way. And I also have 2 reading projects that I really want to do in October that hopefully I'll get around to. So October's going to be really spooky, good month, I'm hoping. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, it helps me out massively. And I hope to see you next time.